3 ways to scale Facebook ads in 2024. These are probably the most common ways I see people scale Facebook ads. And if you stick to the end of the video, I'll be showing you the exact one we've been leveraging over the last 2 years that's allowed us to do over 18 million in ad spend profitably for our clients in 2023. So with that being said, let's dive into the video. So number one way is campaign duplication. And again, these are ordered in no specific way at all. This is just one of the ways I see that are common right there. This particular way right here is where you take a campaign, maybe you're running $10 a day, or maybe even running at $100 a day, and it's profitable for you at that level. So all you do is duplicate that campaign at anywhere from a 2x to 10x higher budget. So I've seen this commonly: run a campaign at $10 a day and just simply duplicate that campaign to $100 a day in ad spend. Now, pros for this is that you can start off at a fairly low budget right here and see some success with less risk, and then duplicate it at a higher level of spend. Now, the con with this though is that just because you're profitable at $10 a day in ad spend does not mean that that ad will be profitable at $1,000 a day or $100 a day or even $50 a day of ad spend. So when you spend more, you put more stress on Facebook to find more people that like that ad, and the ad you have may only be working at $10 a day of ad spend. So I can find this being very inconsistent because you're making a lot of big jumps in the account. So you jump up spend, it works. Maybe it doesn't, you drop back, you jump up, jump back. It's a lot of up and down in the account that I'll typically see leveraging this. But as mentioned, it has a pro for, less risk and allows for lower budget to test getting started. Now, the next one I see that's a very hot topic right now is cost caps. And, from my understanding, it's just setting a large budget on and purely just letting Facebook spend when it can hit a certain CPA. So let's say, for example, you have a CPA goal of $20. That does really well for you, a cost per purchase goal. And you can set a budget of like $10,000 a day. And Facebook's only going to spend basically when it can hit that $20 a day goal. If you can't hit that $20 a day goal or $20 like CPA goal, it just simply won't spend. Now, pros for this is that you can have a stable CPA to where the CPA stays pretty stable, and you'll lose significantly less money on days that just Facebook is not in your favor. And then on days that Facebook is doing really well for you, well, you'll spend more that day of your budget. So your budget becomes more inconsistent, but the CPA stays pretty consistent, which affects your profits at the end of the day. Now, cons for this is that it limits your creative testing, and that is due to Facebook going after who's most likely to convert. If we're restraining Facebook to only hit a certain cost per purchase goal, what's going to happen here is Facebook's only going to go after the people that are most likely to convert to even reach that particular goal. Now, the people who are most likely to convert are always going to be your middle funnel, bottom of funnel people. So your frequency is likely going to go up on this campaign for cost caps because you're restricting the amount of people that it can bring in new people. Now, the problem with it not bringing in a lot of new people and restricting it to only get a really good CPA goal at a certain level audience is that it won't grow the business. You want to consistently keep bringing in more and more new visitors on a monthly basis to improve your new customers on a monthly basis, which grows the business. So this can be an issue right here with terms of long-term growth and can be good for short-term wins. Now, next one and last one is the 20% rule. Here's where you're increasing or decreasing the budget by 20% every day. And typically you'll use some type of lever like, maybe last 3 days or last 24 hours of which you increase or decrease the budget. It's a very simple tactic right here. Now, the pros for this, it's very consistent. There's not a lot of big ups and downs in the accounts. It's little smaller ups and downs. So it's a little bit more consistent. Cons to it though, is that it can appear slow. Like 20% up or 20% down on $100 a day is literally only $120 if you're doing 20% up one day. If you start for a smaller budget like $10 a day, 20% is only $2. So it can appear slow, and that's why a lot of people steer away from it. Now, Nick, which one is your go-to? Which one allowed you to spend $18 million profitably on Facebook in 2023 for your clients? Well, the 20% rule. And I'll explain exactly why. So number one reason is that slow is fast and fast is slow. The 20% rule is something we've been leveraging the last 2 years. I've completely, all these other ways, throw them out the window. I used to do all the other ways, tested a lot of different ways, to be fair. And this one's always been the most consistent when you're looking at that longer term picture. And my ad results went significantly up when I started looking at the longer term picture. So we all know the race between the hare and what was the other one? The coyote? Is it hare and coyote? I don't know. But, you know, we look at like was the turtle? It's the turtle and the hare, I think it is, where, you know, like you can sprint really hard for a portion of the race and relax and take it easy. And then you'll end up just being slower. Or you can be slow and consistent, which ends up being quicker. So slow is fast and fast is slow. Cost caps and looking at duplication of campaigns, it appears fast, but when you look at the longer term picture, you end up getting nowhere. Whereas the 20% rule, it's consistently consistent to where if we look at let's just look at like a 30-day basis, for example. Now, this is assuming that we can increase budget every day because we have really good creatives, we have a really good product, and we have a dialed-in landing page, assuming all the conditions are correct. If we increase budget by 20% every day, let's say we start off at $100 a day in revenue or ad spend, 120, 144, go down a couple of days, 516, 2 weeks in, you're at $1,000 a day. Like 2 weeks is nothing when it comes down to like looking at building a business that's going to last you for a couple of years. If you're a drop shipper and you're just trying to quickly make a couple of dollars on this product, yeah, it might steer you away. And I'm perfectly fine with that because I just typically don't like to work with drop shippers because of that reason right there. I like to work with brands that are longer term growth minded. So if we go in even on for 30 days, we're bringing up to $19,000 a day of ad spend. We scaled the client from $1,000 a day to I think $10,000 a day just recently. And that took like 12 days. If we look at it from this right here, 14th to day 26, 12 days, you're at $10,000 a day in spend. That's 10xing your business. If you're literally spending $1,000 a day for a month and you 10x your business within 12 days, you know, $1,000 a day, 3x ROAS, it's gonna bring you in about $90,000 a month in revenue. You 10x that ad spend and hold those KPIs, you're gonna be doing $1 million a month in revenue, $900K a month in revenue. That's a significant increase in terms of, you know, your business and even your personal finances right there. So again, 20% is an easier jump to adjust to if it goes good or bad. Another thing why I love 20% is we'll be increasing, and then maybe we'll hit a point where everything plateaus, like KPIs, everything just drops. So then we'll just hold. It's a lot easier to adjust to 20%. You know, I can go from $100 a day to $120 a day, see how the next couple of days go, and I'm not really going to risk much more money. If I'm profitable at $10,000 a day and I increase to $12,000 a day, it's a 20% jump. It's easy for me to see a $2,000 a day difference for the next couple of days. And if it doesn't go that good, well, guess what? I'll drop back down to 10,000. Very easy. And it's easier for me to adjust to a $2,000 a day increase if it goes good for fulfillment and from an operational perspective. But also, if it goes bad, only risking a little bit of money, not that much. And if you want to know exactly step by step of how to actually use this particular strategy, watch my video, how to scale Facebook ads in 2024. I show you the 20% a day rule. I show you exactly the flow chart we use on when to increase budget and when to decrease budget using the 20% rule. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Click the link below if you want me to run your Facebook ads. Also click the link below if you want to join my monthly group mentoring, or I even have a Facebook ads course now that's live that shows people how to go from intermediate to advanced by teaching them marketing fundamentals of how to create Facebook ads that convert. So great chatting with you guys, or great seeing you guys. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. My name is Nick Theriot. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.